What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the last episode, for now at least, of Satisfactory. One thing I realized as I'm setting up the last build we have to do for the Ficsonium ignits, basically, to make Ficsonium, to put that in a power plant, I forget to turn this down. Or turn it off, actually. Because we're still making the ballistic warp drives, which we do not need. So we might feed those into the awesome sink and see how many awesome points we get. Because whoops, I meant to turn that off because I need Ficsonium ignits to be created with these. I don't remember what they're called. The singularities, maybe? I don't even remember. It's these right here. The singularity cells. We need those to make what we need to make. To make what else we need to make. I don't know what we're making. But no, this is the last episode for a while at least. If there's no update, I'll be back for December for their Christmas event. Hopefully they actually have one anyway. But yeah, I'm just going to set this up really quick. I don't know how I'm going to do it. It's probably going to be crude, which is absolutely fine. Because, well, this is the end of the episode. And like I said, if we come back, we'll be doing aesthetic things. Just making things kind of flow better. Making it look better. But I'm ready to wrap this series up and go on to something new. Is that gonna... Yeah, it is too. No, I can't do it there. Okay. Well, I'm even gonna figure this out, and I'll be back when I do, because I still have to make a, well, logistics chain for the plutonium waste, because it's way over there and we're way over here. So bear with me. I want to say this is the longest run we're gonna do with the cart, but I'm not sure, because between the oil sands way over there to the other train station in the plains, it's kind of a distance, but this one going from the factory central basically all the way to the swamp and then turning back around and coming back might be the longest one yet. I even had to stop and make a little indent underneath the train track so that way I can keep going, but yeah. I'll come back when I actually have some plutonium waste at the particle accelerator to make Ficsonium, and then we'll actually make the fuel rod, and then finish off the space station, do all the checks, and see if the game actually ends. So bear with me. Well, we're almost back to the particle accelerator. However, I don't think when I docked, it did not put any plutonium in the cart. So we're going to have to wait, because I'm not running back there just to get plutonium. We'll let this little guy go on his adventure. We'll pause it for now. I'll come back in like 15 minutes to see if he actually brings any. I could have made that a little bit better as well, but I didn't. So yeah. And now that I look at it, it's not really a hindrance, but it is. Okay, so we need to save path. We're just going to call it, I think it's fix it. Is that right? Because I know there's C in there. Yeah, we're going to load that. Make sure it's actually loaded. Okay, is that the longest route we have? It is by like 2,000. Or like 1,700-ish. But yeah, that's a long route. But it doesn't require fuel, so yeah. Bonus. I want to hide these nodes because I don't want to see them anymore. You go do your little thing. I'm going to pause production on apparently that. That is powered, right? Unload, load, perfect. Can you go? I'm in a hurry. Hello? Move. Oh, that didn't work. Not that I knew it wouldn't, but yeah. We're going to turn this off because I don't want to make it without seeing it. Oh, it looks like it actually isn't radioactive too, isn't it? I think it's mildly radioactive, I'm pretty sure. Oh. It's fine. I still don't know if it makes a byproduct. I have no idea if it does or not, so yeah. We're going to turn that off. We're going to go here. So now we need to make these, which we're just waiting on plutonium waste. And then now we're going to make the Ficsonium fuel rod, which is... I need more electromagnetic rods. I don't want to make them, though. Can I steal them from somewhere? We have that somewhere, and we have that definitely nearby. Oh, look! It makes a byproduct. We'll just put it into making the Ficsonium, because it needs 20, gives 20. It can just literally circulate as it goes. So I'm going to set this up in the quantum encoder. Perfect. And I'll be back when this is all set up. Oh, and before I forget, because I was thinking about it as I was driving back, We still have hard drives we have to do. I found quite a few of them. I think I found like 18 to be exact. I scoured the map, put down radar stations to try and find them, so we have those to look forward to before the end of the episode. And if I don't get them all, well, they'll just have to wait until we come back to this map, which will be late November, early December, whenever the Christmas content drops. That is if they do one this year. I'm assuming they will. They've done one every other year. But I'll be back when we're making the quantum encoder. Or when the quantum encoder, sorry, is ready to make Ficsonium. Yeah, you know what I mean. I'll be back. Yet another random side note. When you're doing logistics chains, whether via conveyor belt, entry, exit, with cargo ships, anything like that, make sure it's on autopilot, especially if it's a cart. Because yeah, it sat there for probably a good half hour not moving, and I came back to it, I'm like, oh look, it came back. Nope. No, it didn't. Literally just sitting there. Because I didn't have autopilot on. However, we're getting through these hard drives. Slowly but steadily. We still have 10 more to go plus this one, so that's quite a bit of time. But we'll see how many we can get through. We're almost done. The end is near for this map. Or this playthrough anyway, for now. But we'll keep trucking. We'll be back. Well, we're about to get our first bit of plutonium dropped off. He was at a deadlock with a tractor, so I had to drop the tractor through the map by deleting the foundation to let him go through, but it's fine. This is more important than the tractor. Pretty much everything else being made, it's not important at this point. We've done everything. Let's turn this on. So we're making 5 per minute because I actually dumbed it down. Because I think it was making 10, I believe. But yeah, we don't need that many. We just need 2 per minute instead of 10 because it also drops back on the fix-it dragons, the matter, and the electromagnetic control rods. Which is actually nice. What is in this? That's right. That's been there the entire time. How have I not noticed that flying over? I guess I just kind of forget about it. Oh, I do kind of need concrete, so kind of convenient. Oh, it's making it. We're getting our first one in 60 seconds. And then I think I might have enough to... How do I find the one hole? Every time. Entire foundation. One hole. And I managed to find it every single time. Do I have enough to make a power plant? I do. Okay. We need water. And we'll be fine. I'll figure it out. Let's put that there for now. We're going to let this build up. That is way off center. I will redo this and be back. Okay, well, we have some fuel rods made. Let's connect it to the power plant, which unfortunately is way over there. Because that was the closest I could get to water. Because I remembered I was piping it in from over there for one of the machines in there. I can't remember which one exactly, but we're there. I'm wondering if I actually have enough for this. I don't think I do. It takes... We have 103. Let's try it. Let's just see. We're going to try and utilize the fastest conveyor belt in the game for the final product. Let's see if this works. I'm just literally going to loop it everywhere I go. Oh no, I ran out of time crystals. Oh, I know I have them being made somewhere on location. Where? I have no idea. I know where I can get some. Are these time crystals? Those are those are diamonds. I'll steal these. They weren't doing anything, they were literally just sitting there, so it just gave the reason for the machine to kick back on. Fair enough, right? Now. It only seems fitting for the last product of the game to actually be utilized on the fastest conveyor belt. Makes sense, right? I think so. Except I don't know which one is in... I think it's left in... and then right out. Oh. So we want to be as close... probably right about here, I'd say. So... I think it was this one? Maybe? Yeah, we'll find out. It is definitely not... You know what? I'm not even going to play with it. We're just going to leave it as... No, I ran out of trigons. Okay. I know where I can get those. We just have to turn something on for a second and let it build up. Because they're all on the conveyor belt. Or can I reach in? Ooh, I might be able to reach in. How fast does it go? Oops. Okay, we just need a... I can't hold down E. No! Okay, we'll just do this for a second here, because the conveyor belt is like miles long, so it's going all the way over, like, to the swamp area. Not the swamp per se, but close enough. We're just gonna grab 100 and hope for the best. I think that should be good. Wait, I don't want to... Now I don't want to remove this because technically we've got some on there, so why not? Let's just keep it there. What's the worst that could happen? Why is it not going straight now? Seriously, what? It's so weird when it does that. Oh yeah, I can see the curve now. That's not good. Oh. There we go. Like I said, I don't know how much power this is going to produce. However, we need to feed it to something. Do I have any... Oh, I do, right there. Sweet. And damage for absolutely no reason. It's the last episode for now. I'm not looking for... to be perfect. You know what? Even... There you go. You know what? Let's just even... Yeah, right there. 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 And there. That was necessary to get this going. And you know what? Even... We're just going to do this. There. And then we'll just kind of do this as well. And then we'll go back here. It's necessary for the power output. Power plant, right? I'll fix it later. I'm sure it won't, but it will bug me when I come back here, so yeah. How much power is this making? Does it make any waste? It doesn't make any waste, I don't think. So it burns 60 seconds. Really? That seems kind of high. So it literally goes 1 per minute. Interesting. Does it make any waste? I don't know what it does. It doesn't make any waste, so... Kind of nice, but kind of interesting at the same time, so I guess... End all, be all, best power output, you don't have to worry about... waste. You just have to worry about water and having Ficsonium in there. There goes one right now. So we need 1 per minute, and I think we're making literally 1 per minute. Legitimately making 1 per minute. So that's kind of indefinite power, I guess. As long as everything keeps up. If that makes sense. Yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, that is the last part that we had to create. And we don't have a byproduct whatsoever. So technically everything, I went through it earlier, we're literally making everything except stuff like containers. Where are they here? Empty canisters. We don't have packaged water because we're not doing that. We're not doing packaged oil. We have the liquid biofuel that we did. I don't think we're making compacted coal, but there's no reason to. We have the other coal being made as well. We've got bauxite for aluminum production. We've got batteries. We don't have nobelisks being made just because I never set up the factory for that, but we did make the nuclear ones. Which I still have fun with those, which I need to get more because I'm out. Yeah, we didn't make empty fluid tanks either. And that's pretty much it. We made the last 2 fuel cells. We made that. I don't think we made the other kind of fuel, but once again, there's absolutely no reasoning to it. So I'm going to go head over to the MAM, get whatever recipes we can find. Oh, and the party's done, by the way. The block party in the hub is actually officially done, so... It won't be loud when we're over there, but I'll see you over there. So, fun fact. We can't scan any more hard drives. They are done. We have 10 in our inventory. There might even be 1 or 2 left out in the wild that I haven't found, but literally unable to scan hard drive. No rewards currently available. So we've done everything. So this is it. We don't even need to do... We can't even do a rescan because they're all right there. So we're just gonna go through and... 1 rescan remaining. That's funny. Even though there's not. Okay, so let's just say yes to everything. I did it again. I do it every time. You'd think I'd learn. Over 400 plus hours on this map. You'd think I'd learn. Every time. It gets me every time. I don't like how I have to go back in here every time. I'm assuming... Okay, now we have... Wait, maybe we can scan, actually. Okay, there we go. It's because technically there are alternate recipes, but we had the max. So if there was 10 there per se, then that means we have 10 more scans. So if we do this, then we get the diamonds. And then if we rescan again, I bet you we're going to get diamonds again. Or not. How about now? Nope. Okay. So whatever's left is literally whatever you cannot rescan. There we go. Okay. So I guess I was wrong. There are still things to be made. It's just we couldn't rescan them because technically everything was there, but whatever's left over now. But we pretty much have everything unlocked once those are done. The block party is actually done, which is kind of sad because it was nice. And I'm still getting radioactive. But the fire plant's working. We got Ficsonium. We have pretty much every recipe on the docket that we can get. So that's done there. We're going to go through the final checks of this and see what happens because I have no idea. The game could literally shut down. It could roll credits. It could say, start it all over again. You took too long. But we're going to run through everything. So I don't know what any of this does. We're just going to press every little button. You know, 1 through 7, it works. That's good. We're going to leave it on 5. Check, check, check. Check the windows. Check the oil. And then heat the seats. And I think we're ready to go. Wait, do I have to put it to B1, it said? Wait, one's... But why is one lit up? I don't know what's happening. Set fuel inject. Okay, so I was screwing around with it, and apparently I actually have to set it. Okay, there we go. Okay, so apparently I actually have to pay attention to this. Oh, that was great. Set lift stabilizer to 9. Gotcha. See, this is what happens when you need to follow instructions and you don't do it. Because I was just fooling around. Apparently I actually need to do something. Right? Stabilizer to 4. Check. Oh, we're almost done. Oh, we're almost done. Finalizing preparations. Everybody, make sure you drop that like button because it goes a long way for me and it helps a lot with the channel. So instead of launching, we're liking. Let's go. I have no idea what's going to happen. It's either going to launch us into space or it's going to drop the entire station down on the planet. The final time. What is going to happen?
Initiating project assembly. Assembly. Attaching cargo to main body.
Why do I have the feeling the entire planet's just about to blow up? I don't see the space station. Oh, it's moving. There we go. Kinda interesting.
Leveling inner and outer rings.
Oh, is it coming down?
Attaching propulsion to main body.
Oh, this is cool. I've never seen this before. So I'm assuming those are the jets and it's gonna come this way, maybe?
Fuel lines connected.
Are we going home?
Attaching control center to main body.
How do I get up there? Wait, was I supposed to be up there? Oh no. Are you gonna leave me on the planet?
Running systems check.
So do we build
All
a
systems
space?
online.
Like a spaceship?
Releasing propulsion cage.
I feel like we built a spaceship on a space station is what it looks like. Because that kind of looks like the front of the ship. That looks like the back.
Releasing Running pre-launch checks and calculating flight path.
Yep, that is a spaceship. We made a spaceship. I did not know that.
Locking in cargo.
That's cool.
Launch in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7,
Don't forget about me.
6, 5,
I didn't build a bunker.
4, 3, 2, 1, liftoff.
Oh, I thought those were the jets. Goodbye. We got a couple of these. Wow. It's literally taking off. Watch it crash in. That'd be a little awkward. I mean, it's kind of angling a little bit. It's kind of concerning. Oh, okay. Thrusters engage. Is it dropping bombs? I'm documenting this for Fixit, just so everybody knows. Is it gonna open a wormhole? Okay, that's really neat. So, the ship's still there. Oh, wait, here we go. Okay, that's neat. The wormhole. That should lead back to Earth. And just like that, they left me on the planet. Oh, I'm stuck here. Thanks, Ada. Well, now what do we do? It's gone. There's nothing left. Nope. Somebody? Anybody? Do we have to do it all over again?
Connection with QAR-437 nucleus established and stable. Dispersion initiated. Reinstancing master nucleus to QAR-436 Akicha, B1. Hello, this is Ada, your new local instance of Ada. On behalf of Ada, myself, and all of Fixit, I want to congratulate you on saving the day. Every single kitten and puppy would thank you if they could. You have proven yourself to be a worthwhile and productive member of the human race, and have contributed something to this universe that will forever change it. Thanks to your achievements, the next generation of pioneers can now take to the stars and construct, automate, explore and exploit
Can we go to like another
alongside
planet?
me. Additionally, you have been promoted to local production manager, effective immediately. Your duties to project assembly may be complete, but your duties to Fixit remain. With your help, Fixit continues to make the universe a better place. Stay efficient. Stay with Fixit.
I mean, you kind of left me on the planet. I have no choice. Oh, there's credits. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is officially the end of this series for now until late November, early December, if they decide to do the Christmas event, like I said, which they usually do. They've been doing it for years. And we'll be back for that to put down some Christmas trees, make some presents, make some snowmen, make some snow, have some fun. It'll be the Christmas time theme. But for right now, that's going to call it for this series. Hope everybody enjoyed it, because it was a journey for me. I've made it up until that point of actually sending off all the final parts. Okay, well, game crash. During the credits, the game crash, which I think is absolutely hilarious. Anyway, that's the farthest I've ever made. I finally beaten the game. I haven't beaten a game in a long time where I've actually gone A to Z, but it's nice to have that finally completed. Over 400 plus hours on that map just to do that. Insane. We pretty much made everything we possibly could. And then aesthetically we could change things, like, you know, the background on this looks absolutely beautiful. We could do the same thing. Hope everybody enjoyed. If you're new to the channel, drop a like, drop a comment, drop a subscribe, let me know you're enjoying the content. I will come back with something new. This is not the end of the game for me, because once they do another update and the Christmas event, we will be back, and after that we'll continue to play kind of gradually. But until then, everybody stay cool, stay frosty. I'll see you in the next series. Thanks for watching.